could get on here and tell your story. It's Mickey Freeman. What's up with it, man? Oh shit, what's up with it?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, man. You know I always invite the ladies on here, so I figured I'd invite you. You feel me?
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing?
I'm good. I'm
Where
chilling.
where you calling in from? Where you at?
I'm in California.
You in Cali?
Yeah. Yeah.
What part?
Right now I'm in the valley.
Okay,
Like,
you in Cali.
yeah.
I can dig it. Is that where you from?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay, I can dig it. Well, since we got you on here, I always try to ask like the ladies different questions. You know what I'm saying? I know if you follow me, you probably didn't see some of my conversations.
Mhm.
So, um, first of all, what was your introduction to the game?
Um. Well, honestly, I started off dancing. I was a stripper. Yeah, that's how I started in San Francisco.
Okay.
Kind of just went. Yeah, I kind of just went from there. I went square for a little bit. Not gonna lie. I worked out at a bank and shit. And then I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna
You,
go all out. Really? Yeah. I was not making. I was making $1,400 every 2 weeks.
yeah, that probably wasn't gonna work out well.
Come on,
That
bro.
one go, hey, let me say this for anybody that ever got a taste of like getting $1,000 a night. Once you figure out how that shit feel, it's hard to go back to waiting on the paycheck every week.
Untaxed. You feel me?
Man, like for real. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, you start off dancing, which is still a
Mm-hmm.
part of the game. Everything is a part of the
Yeah.
game when it come to you using your body and your finesse to get some money. So
Yeah.
what made you
Yeah.
go from okay, I'm dancing to I want to try other areas? You ain't gotta say all other areas.
Um, all the bitches that were making hella money in the club
They was with the
and in the back
shit.
room. Yep. Uh-huh.
They was with the shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
was like, fuck that. If this what it's gonna take, then I'ma go,
I was like, how I know these bitches are not making as much money on stage or like with some fucking dances.
right.
And then I learned, past the security guard a little 20.
Yeah, it's on and popping in the VIP.
Just take them upstairs.
I I I feel it. So okay,
Mm-hmm.
so boom. So that breaks down the start. So was this you yourself saying like I want to do this alone, or were you introduced with a gentleman and a gentleman was like we're gonna do this together? Like how did that work?
Um, at first it was just by myself in the club. But it's funny, actually, when I got hired, they warned you about pimps coming in. They said there's gonna be a lot of pimps coming in, and they're gonna try to get you.
Mm.
You gotta be careful. And I was like,
So
the
at
fuck?
this time,
Like,
what was your like? What? Like, how
so,
did you feel about that?
I mean, I honestly, I was so green and square. I really did not understand the whole, like, how deep the game went, how it all worked. Like, I had no fucking clue. No idea what it
Right,
was. You
right,
know what I mean? So I kind of didn't even take it seriously at first. Like, whatever popular shit, like,
right.
what
So
the fuck is this? You
what
know what I
changed?
mean?
What
Like, I
changed
don't
your
like.
what changed your perspective?
um, I ended up meeting a friend, like through mutual friends, and I found out he was a P. I did not even know he was a P. And I was like, what the fuck? You're like, you didn't?
So you,
He said,
you were
yeah.
so you were
Like,
curious,
like, like. Well, he like mentioned something because I think I don't know, we were bullshitting whatever. He said, oh no, like I don't work. Like he said, I'm a pimp. I was like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
hmm
He said,
hmm
yeah. I said, okay. Like, so, like, how does that fucking work? I didn't even know at first you have to give 100% of your money. I said,
Yeah,
oh,
you was
100% of my
green. You was just green.
yes,
You ain't know no better.
yes,
You ain't know
yes,
no better. So
yeah.
boom. So boom.
So
You
he he didn't really pimp on me. He just kind of gave me some game. Just because we
for
were so
free?
close. No,
Oh, okay, okay.
no,
About to say.
no. But we was close. So I mean, he was helping me out. To be honest, I was strictly internet at first. I was just in a fucking hotel room on the net
Mm,
all day.
mm,
That's all I did. Private delights, fucking trips. That's it. Vegas.
I feel you. I feel you.
But I said
So
I ain't never gonna go outside and walk on the blade. You'll never catch me outside.
so that okay, so that's interesting. So a lot of girls from Cali, tend to get into that part of their lifestyle. What made you say, I'm not willing to take those kind of risks and be outside in the streets?
To me, I had like a the stigma, like the bad stereotype. Like these girls are like this is like these nasty bitches. Like,
Do you still feel that way, or has your
oh
perception
no, not
changed?
at all.
Okay.
I mean, obviously not. No, because in the city where I'm from, the only blade that there is, it's all like $40 dates. Like they're all fucking strung out.
Uh,
So that's what
yeah.
that's what I'm
So
thinking.
it
Like
gave you a
this shit
negative.
grimy. Like yeah, like
It
like I
gave you a negative perception of it in the beginning because you like, oh, this is all that I see.
that's all I've seen. The fig. Never seen fucking. I never seen no real blade
Okay.
with with some good looking hoes.
Right,
Like
right. Yeah.
yeah,
So it took you experiencing that for your opinion to change.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
hmm So I'm over
So
here thinking like bitches are fucking for $40. Like
I, I get you. I get
you
you.
feel me?
So
Or like
so
I'm
in
hitting the
this
tricks
so in
outside,
this
or like
time so in this time you're going through these different things, you're having these different experiences.
yeah, I did
Wasn't it?
eventually walk on fig.
Oh, eventually you did. So how was that experience?
um, oh my first time on fig, I was fucking I was fucking intimidated.
You was intimidated.
Intimidated,
It woke
yes.
your ass up, huh?
Oh, I got yes. They would walk me up and down.
So, but how did you do?
Uh, I mean, I did good. It's just there's just so many bitches outside, and it's so much pimping outside, like and
Yeah.
aggressive too.
Yeah, that's like
Like
a different world.
yes, like bro, like I'm surrounded. I got five of them on me right now. I'm stuck in a circle. Like,
I posted a video like that the other day. Shout
let
out
me
my
put my
guy.
hands up. Like, let me slide out of here, please. Like, you can't walk me off. Like, I can't
Shout
get
out my
walked
guy
off.
King EXO. Salute, salute, salute. So let me ask you this. Has it been an experience you feel like that you had to go through in the game that changed you or made you better?
Uh, yeah, I've been through a few situations actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just most recently in December, I was in San Bernardino, and I got picked up by IT, and I told him, okay,
You got
I
picked
told him
up
to bring
by
his
who?
a trick.
Okay.
They picked
Okay.
me up outside, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I told him, okay, you're gonna turn here. This is where you're gonna go. Started driving a different way. I was like, fuck. Okay, like you keep driving, and I said, where are you going? He just keeps going. He parks by a fucking cemetery, and then he hops in the back of his truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I turned around and I said, okay. I said, well, give me my money. I'm not getting in the back till I get my money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he just looked at me, and so I asked him again. I said, where's my money at? And then he just fucking he fucking started beating me.
Oh man, so
Yeah,
you went through one of them situations.
yeah.
So how did
Mhm.
it end up turning out? What's up? Hey, it's white girl. How you doing? How you feeling? So, like, how did that turn out? How did you get yourself out of that situation?
I fucking fought his ass until I couldn't no more. Pepper
Was
sprayed
you
the whole
was you
fucking
dealing with
truck.
somebody at the
Fucking.
time, or was you by yourself?
I was with my ex folks' mom. Actually, she's home too.
You said you was with
My
who?
ex folks' mom.
Your ex folks' mom.
Yeah, she's home. Yeah.
Hold up. Now we didn't got to a whole nother space. Okay. So were you down with a dude or were you down with a dude's mom? Like what
So
exactly?
um he was actually up in a different city. I was kind of just like OT
Oh, okay. I
on
see what you're
auto, like,
saying now. So you
yeah,
was fucking with somebody, but he wasn't in the same city with you when it
yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
see. But hold up. Hold up. We can't skip
yeah.
past this too.
hmm
So even though he wasn't in the same city with you, he had his mama working with you?
Yeah, we trapped together. Yeah.
Wow. I done
hmm
heard a lot of shit in my lifetime, but I ain't never heard that one. So you were dealing with a dude, and his mama is still with the shit, and y'all out there working together.
Yeah.
Wow.
These they think I'm lying. I'm weak.
Did now hold on. We didn't get like this story here. Like I didn't heard a lot of shit one, but this one, this one didn't call me off guard. But it's
Yeah.
different. See, we ain't talking about a mom and daughter. We talking
hmm
about a dude who put his people down, but put his people down with his own. Okay, how did he feel about his mama being outside still?
I mean, his mom's a hoe. His dad's a pimp. I mean, it is what it is.
That's wild though. How old was his mama at the time?
Uh, she's 43. Yeah, 43.
So she's 43 now. How old was she at that time?
40.
About 40. That's
Uh-huh.
wow. So they didn't throw you like they didn't like it was just normal
I
shit.
mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
This is interesting to me. You know, I didn't seen and heard a lot of them, but
He
I
taught me
just
a
don't know.
lot. I mean, I just had 28 years of game right there, really. Like,
That's
too.
wow,
hmm
man. Like I just can't picture, you know, my mama being with the shit and then me being like, with somebody I fuck with, they both out there moving around together. That's that's
Yeah,
that's wow.
yeah.
It is what it is
It was
though.
cool though. It was cool though. We got along and shit, and we would help each other out. You could always we we would bust doubles together. I'm not gonna lie.
You said you
Like,
said out that y'all got along.
yeah, we got along. We do double dates. Like we'd help each other out. Like,
Wow, hold love,
mhm.
hold love, hold love. Oh, this is getting wilder and wilder. Y'all did double dates together?
They all think
Re-
I'm cap. They all think I'm capping. It's so funny.
Real Star Candy, what's up with it, man? Peace and blessings. I don't know, man. This one, like, this is a new one. Like this, I don't
A porn
know.
star. I ain't no porn star.
I don't know, man. Hold up. Hey, as white girl said, man, I joined Smoke a Bowl or two. Hope, I want to let you join. I just got to let her finish telling this one because I don't want to mess this one up. This one, just give me a second. So, okay, boom. This then led me to a whole different line of questioning.
hmm
Did his mama give you any game that you feel like was good? Or do you feel like by her being at the age she was at and how things went, the game that she had to give you wasn't worth it? Like, what did you feel like you
Um,
took from her?
no, she taught me a lot. I mean, because I mean, she's an old hoe. You know, Pim is never in a. Pim is not a hoe. You
Right,
know, they don't really know what goes on inside the room, or like being in certain situations,
right,
or you feel me.
right.
So yeah, no, she taught me. She taught me a lot.
That's interesting,
A lot, yeah.
man. That's interesting. So, okay, let me ask you this. If it's anything you feel like you could have done differently over the course of the last 5 years with the things you learned from the game, what would it be?
Um. Well, I learned a fucking difference between a real pee and a fucking fake pee.
Please break that down. What is the difference? What is the difference?
I was, so the first folks I chose up on, he was a fucking gang member, really. At the end of the day, he would not
Mm,
he would not let me go when I had him served. He was not having it.
mm.
He was not having it. He said, P.
I didn't say
He
it a
said, I
million
got a bitch
times.
straight with P. She ain't leaving P. If you want to come see me on E14 P, come on.
So
Bro.
what he finna kill a nigga about you, huh? What's up, no IG Richie Rich? What up, beautiful in the building? What up, Ray from the Bay? Everybody tapping in. I don't want y'all to think I don't see y'all. What's up, pretty on purpose? So look, man, let me take a second to say this, cause like to all the young players that keep up with me, man, all that trying to mix the gang banging with having some game, man, the shit don't mix. You gotta pick a side. Either you want to go rob niggas and gang bang and fight and shoot motherfuckers, or you want to be a gentleman. But you can't do both at the same time. You know
Hmm.
what I'm
No,
saying?
he
Like
was in our jail. He was in jail like 5 times. I think I paid him so much
he
money.
in
I had no
jail
car. I
five
had no
times.
car. I had no car. I was living out of a hotel.
What? And you were staying down for that? Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on, man. How y'all feel about
I
that,
was
man?
still I was that's when I was still super square when I chose up.
How old was you then?
Well, I'm 31 now, so I mean it's like 25 maybe
Okay, about
ish. Yeah.
25. Sleeping in the cup, man. Come on, man. See,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you gotta know the difference, man. You gotta know the difference, man. Like, there's certain codes and ethics and charisma about the guy that you're supposed to be dealing with that's supposed to set him apart from people. So I'm assuming you just thought he was cute and you just liked the shit he had to say. You just was like, fuck it.
Damn near, yeah. So I was so green and square. I really did not not know the fucking difference between shit.
I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You live and you learn. You live and you learn. So, okay, let me ask you this. Now that you know these things and you said that's the bad things that you went through, what do you feel like some good that you got from some of these experiences?
Uh, fuck. I learned. I don't know. I learned a lot. I don't know. Like money wise and kind of safety wise. Fucking. I don't know. I'm a whole different fucking person now. I don't know.
That you feel like you changed a lot. You feel like you've
Oh yeah.
grown a lot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
A
fair.
lot smart. A lot fucking smarter. I'll say that.
Okay. That's fair. Any kids?
No. Fuck no.
No kids? Okay. Y'all
Mm-mm.
give her a hand clap, man. She made it through all the
Fuck
bullshit and
no.
still ain't got no kids. You know what I mean?
Hell no. I don't want no kids. Fuck them kids.
Do you ever feel like you will I know you mentioned like, the other ways you do things. Do you ever feel like you'll ever go back to like the strip club environment or something different? Or do you feel like, you prefer being outside doing what you're doing?
um, I wanted to go back to the strip club, honestly, but I actually got into a car accident like a few years ago, and I broke both my ankles. So I got like metal plates and screws in my ankles, so I can't really
Damn.
bend them that well.
Damn, that's cold blooded. That's
Yeah.
so that's a lot to recover from. God damn it.
Mhm.
Sheesh.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, since I invited you on here and I
Yeah.
asked you so many questions, I always give ladies the opportunity to ask me some questions. So if you got a question for me, you got the flow.
You put me on the spot.
I ain't putting you on. I'm just saying. It's only fair. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna ask you some shit, you can ask me what you want to ask me. It ain't gotta be about no game. It can be about whatever. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? I'm just here to answer your questions.
All right. So okay. When do you start like when you do music, right?
Most definitely.
Okay. You have like your own studio and shit or what?
No.
No.
No, 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 no. I've never been the type to want to own my own studio only because I've never liked to fuck with the equipment. I like to make the music and go on about my motherfucking business. I got partners that make the beats and record, and I just ain't never been into that. I'm artistic. I like to make the art and get the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll ask because I.
Your phone, we can't hear you. Hold up, we
Oh,
can't hear
sorry,
you.
my dad.
All right, there you
He's
go.
a
Yeah, you
DJ.
good.
He owns his own pro audio shop and shit. Like,
Now, go ahead. What's the
definitely
next
music.
question you had?
Mm-hmm. What'd you say?
Now, I couldn't hear you. I said, what's the next question you had?
Uh, mhm.
Just think, whatever,
I don't
whatever.
know.
Ask me
I don't know.
whatever.
I don't like being put on the spot like that.
Ah, okay, okay. Shit, I put that spotlight on her. She ain't know what to do with it. It's all good. It's all good. Somebody said from 1 to 10. Somebody said from 1 to 10 so far. How is her immunity? I think she's very humble. In my opinion, I would give her a 9 or a 10 on humility because it takes humility to come on her and talk about shit that you didn't gone through that ain't went right, and
Yeah.
not lie like everything been all peaches and cream. Cause some bitches they just get on her and just lie, just try to create a
You know how many
false.
so many hoes be on here capping. A lot
Now
of
for
them.
real,
A lot of them. She look good.
for real. I be like, bitch, that
Like,
shit
girl.
sound good, but I've been around. I know the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Bitch, I know you're not making all this money every single night. I know that.
Man,
Stop.
come on,
Stop
man.
it.
Speaking of that, so
Stop it.
in your opinion, what's a good night? What's a good night?
Um, I mean, honestly, it depends where you're at. For me,
That's true. That's
like
true.
where I'm at right now, it's pretty slow right here.
Uh,
Yeah, but I
it's time to
mean,
move the
I
fuck
made like,
around. That's what that
um,
sound like.
yeah, I think I made the most money in San Diego,
San
probably.
Diego.
San Diego. Mm-hmm.
What was a good night in San Diego?
I think my best night down there was like five.
Fire Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But when I was brand new, I think one of the first tricks I seen, he fucking, I don't know, he was a tweaker, so he was just high. He sent me like 8 bands, and I was like, cool,
So you
awesome.
did
One
five
month, one
five
month in,
bands,
1 month in, cool.
5 bands. How did you feel that night after you checked them 5 bands?
Oh, I felt great.
Felt great.
I left early.
You left early. Did you? So was you with somebody at the time, or was you not with somebody? What was going on?
It's funny. That was actually my fucking choosing fee that I sent my first post.
Ooh, somebody got them 5 bands. Man, okay, okay, respect. So what happened with that situation?
It's
Like,
the
what did it go
same
wrong?
one where he's gonna crash out.
You said the what?
It's the one that was gonna crash out on me.
Oh
Yeah,
no, that's where the 5 bands went
long
to
gone.
the motherfucker with no car and shit. Oh, hey, hold on. So this shit got worse. So you came to the door with the 5, and he had that type of start and he still couldn't put shit together. Like,
I was just on fucking auto damn near the whole time. I was
woo,
just like,
hey man, I
this is how
know.
it's supposed to go, I guess.
Hey
Don't know.
man, she tried. I give you. If that's what happened, you tried to give him a, you know what I'm saying, a fresh start. I hope, man, god damn, you start off with the 5 and the, but look here, man, I done seen all types of dudes, you know, do what they do. I done seen all types of women do what they do, and I think for most people, you know, money ain't a tool. For most people, money just something
Mm.
that get them on to the next day. And so when you ain't used to knowing what the fuck to do with some money, you know, it ain't nothing for it to go. Especially when you living fast and you paying for hotel rooms and you doing drugs and you doing all this extra
Yeah.
shit. It ain't shit to run through 3, 4, 5,000 real fast because you just going day by day.
Yeah.
It ain't no plan.
How about running through over like 150 in like a year? Like, and then he had a couple other bitches. Like, mm.
They ran through a quick 150. I ain't got no comment, man. I can't. I try not to speak on nobody else. I just hope those that hear this, you know, tighten up on whatever it is they got going. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That 150 gonna hurt you in the long run, though. You look back and you be like, damn, I could have did a whole lot more with that motherfucking 150, man. For
I could have
real.
done a whole lot with that shit. What do you mean? He could have. He could have. I could have a place, a car, a house. This.
What happened to him now?
Huh?
What happened to him now? He in jail now.
Nah.
Out. He still got people. He still got people that want to be with him. Oh, okay. You don't get
I
no
don't
contact, no.
know.
Okay, you
No.
just moved
Mm-mm.
on. That's good. That's
Uh-uh.
good. That's
Uh-uh.
positive.
I try to dodge him.
That's positive.
Yeah.
So, do
He still got bad blood with
let me
me.
ask you this:
Yeah.
did that make you lose faith in fucking with somebody who was gonna be real, or do you still have that type of faith where you feel like, hey man, man, you know, I can find somebody who really understands me, who really gonna, you know, do things the right way?
Uh, it made me very skeptical. You know, I mean, it's Bim's job. I mean, he's gonna pop his shit and tell you, you know, what you want to hear. Usually, I mean, could be cap or it couldn't be. But now I know to look at his situation that he's already in. You know,
Right.
like the whole picture. I wasn't even like thinking about that shit. Like
I
I
feel
wasn't thinking.
you.
Yeah, like
I feel
mm,
you. I
yeah.
feel you.
Like
I
I
understand.
know now. I know like okay, questions to ask or what we need to talk about or like what are you gonna do for me? Like I don't like you know what I mean? Like I've learned along the way like what
Hmm.
to look for instead
What
of
is
just blindly
what
like
does
oh he
elevation?
slid in my
What does
DMs yeah
elevation look
like
like for you?
huh
What does elevation look like for you now at this point in your life? If like if you the perfect situation for you, and you was like, okay, I'm missing this. This is what I want to elevate to. What
Mhm.
would you feel like that would be? Like, what are the things that you feel like right now, man? You know, this is where I'm trying to elevate to.
well first off I want to buy a house so
Mhm.
I want that um I want to. I've actually never even got to play like the whole like East Coast or nothing. I want to get flown out. I want to get sent. Like, I want to go where there's actually real money and not just these $100 blades or like fucking. You feel me? Like I'm
Nah,
just
I
used
feel
to
what you're saying.
leaving
I
like
feel what you're
leading
saying.
my feet. Like that's it. Like put me somewhere good. Like like show me something. You
So
know?
you feel like the people that you've been around just ain't never showed you shit.
Mm-mm.
I feel you.
Mm-mm. But also, I have heard that California pimping is a little different than like Southern pimping.
Man, hey, Cali, Man, I got a lot of love for Cali, but it's just a different grind. It's a different environment from the South. It's a different environment from the East Coast.
Yeah,
Everything. It's just a different flavor. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
Mister
don't know.
Mister.
Out here, I don't know. Cause I got a couple like HPs from like Dallas and shit, and they said you need to go out there. You'll see some real pimping. They don't even like gotta pop at you. You just know. He said they choose up all the time over there.
Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. I try to keep it PG-13,
Cause
but
I
I
mean,
will. I
out
will
here,
say, yeah, they definitely would love you in Dallas, Texas. Yes, they would love you in
no,
Dallas, Texas.
out here they all say the same shit. I can say
Yeah.
verbatim what I already know what he's gonna be popping at me. Like, what, hey now, say now, turn around, see what you're turning down, baby. Put my number in your phone, bitch, blah, blah. Like, you guys all say the same shit, bro.
How,
Like,
how do you
what?
feel about that when guys come at you
I
with the
hate that
same with
shit.
the
So
same game?
irritating. Huh?
How do you feel when guys come at you with the same game all the time?
Oh, I don't pay no attention. It's all the same. It's all the same shit. Like, you guys all use the same, you guys have all the same scripts.
Hmm.
And you just call us a bunch of bitches. You think I'm
So,
gonna like? You think I'm gonna go up to you and be like, "Okay, daddy, let me pay you," after you just walk me down saying, "Hey, bitch, bitch, hey, bitch"? No,
facts,
no. Like, does that work?
facts.
Like,
I agree with that. I'm happy you said that. This is a message. This is a message for my young players and the old ones. Man, you gotta do something to make yourself stand out. Cause bitches get tired of hearing the exact same shit like over and over again. Like I hate to see niggas when like it be like 4, 5 dudes crying around a motherfucker all yelling and the bitch can't hear nothing that now one of the 5 dudes saying. And I be wanting to ask niggas like, how many times has that shit worked? How many times have any of y'all did this shit and the bitch was like, you know what? I'm finna pick you and I'm finna fuck with you right now. That shit damn near, like, it never happens.
hold
So you gotta find
on.
an approach that works for you that makes you stand out. You can't just be repeating the same shit you seen on
Yeah,
goddamn YouTube. Like,
yeah. No, it's all the same. It's all the same bullshit. I can tell. I already know what you're gonna say to me. Like,
and that's sad. I hate that. I hate for niggas to have to hear they come from a female for them to tighten their game up. But maybe this will make niggas wake their game up. It ain't 1994. It ain't 1974. It ain't 1984. Like using the exact same script and the same pop off and the same. But hey, bitch, you need to go. Hey, it man. I ain't knocking you, but just find something else to make you stand out, bro. Because the bitch gonna hear that shit 1,000
yeah.
times a night. You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch gonna hear that shit 1,000 times a night, and you gonna say
Mhm.
the exact same motherfucking shit she didn't
Mhm.
hear from the other 42 dudes.
Mhm.
Man, come on, man, tighten up.
Literally all the same shit. Hey, baby, what?
That's all I'm saying.
Put
I've
my number in
always
your phone,
prided
bitch.
myself on trying to come
Let me
across
elevate
different.
you, bitch. I could get you in a better situation. But your host standing outside right next to me. What are you talking about? Like, what are you gonna do for me? Like, you're not. You gonna do it for her?
Good point. Good point, fellas. Fellas, y'all hearing it
Like,
from
come
a mouth,
on.
man. These are things that you may want to take into account. When you sweating a motherfucker, it's easy to say all the shit and try to make it sound good. But if you sound like the other 76 dudes, she's probably not gonna fuck with you, man. You gotta find a way to stand out amongst the crowd, and the guy that can stand out is probably gonna be the guy that's gonna get fucked with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they act like we're like if like my regular blade, it's all the same bitches outside all the time. We all know each other. We all know who each other are. We all
Oh
know
yeah,
who
and
who's
y'all
who,
talk to
who
each
like
other
you know what
too.
I mean. Like we know. Like come on
You
now.
talking to each
We
other.
stay at the
You
same
confirm.
hotels. Like we all
Yeah.
come on. Like you're gonna elevate me.
Facts. Facts.
But she right here with me.
Facts. Facts. So, okay, let me ask you this. And this gonna be one of my last questions.
Yeah.
Um, in 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Old. Well, honestly, so I actually want to finish getting my financial advising license because I already, when I worked at the bank and shit, when I had a little square job, I had my investment licenses, and then I was on my way to get my financial advising license, but I failed by 1%, and then I quit the bank and shit. So probably want to do all that again, because then I could start my own company, really, like be a financial advisor.
So that's what you want to learn how to do. You want to learn more about
I was already an
financial.
investment banker. I mean, I was an investment banker. I was a fucking manager at a bank. Like
So
I've been done it
you got some
before.
intelligence about yourself.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
Just,
not dumb.
just,
I'm a little
just,
goofy, but
just
I'm
ain't
not
been
dumb.
applying it as much as you probably could be applying it.
Hmm?
Just probably ain't been applying it as much as you could apply it. That's all.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
get it. I get it.
yeah.
And I'll say this, I think one thing about having game is you can apply it to everything, whether it's, investment banking, whether it's, starting a company. And so to anybody that watches me or keeps up with me, don't be scared to start that business or get into shit outside of your normal everyday shit because that
Hmm.
could be the
You have
shit
to
that
have something
changed
to
your
fall
life.
back on, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know, game is endless. So the game that you get from one area, you could always use it in another motherfucking area. You know what I'm saying?
Like you can't be home and forever, really, or like, I mean, I don't know what some shit happens, you can't own no more. I don't know. Like you gotta have something to fall back on. Like
Nah, yeah,
shit.
you gotta have other things to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? But one
Yeah.
thing for sure and two things for certain is that when you got that horn in that game in you, you gonna always find the ability to take advantage of other situations. So say even if you put yourself in a situation in a bank because a motherfucker got that horn in them, when you come across, a rich motherfucker who might want to do a certain play, he still might want to trick off on you. It don't change that you know what I'm saying? You got the
Oh, if I
game
if I
before.
knew then what I knew now,
Come on, man. If you know, come on.
when I
Yeah,
see, yeah,
yeah.
when I help these fucking rich old white people, yeah.
Nah. She ain't. I don't think she would know. She ain't with nobody right now. But nah, I totally exactly. If you had that game then that you got now, you would have been running that game on all them rich white boys that was coming in that motherfucker. You feel me?
No, it's facts. But no, I was just so square and green. That wasn't even a thought in my mind at that point in time.
Last question. This is my last
Yes,
question.
yes.
Do you think it's a shortage of real men in 2024, or you just think they hard to find?
Um, there's no shortage. There's no shortage of real men.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you just gotta. They could be hard to find. I don't know because you don't know. You really don't know off top, really. But I know there's good men out there. I know
Mm-hmm.
that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
is there a shortage of good bitches?
Woo! Why you gonna ask me that question? Because I gotta
Or they're
keep it
hard
a
to
buck
find.
for
I don't
you.
know.
I gotta keep it a buck for you. It is absolutely a shortage of good bitches, and I'm gonna tell you why. Um, social media changed everything, and I'm gonna say for the good in some areas and for the worse in some areas too, because now everybody thinks they could just learn some shit right quick from the phone and they could just try to do it.
Hmm.
It ain't no rules or codes or ethics to how people go about things, and I think now we in this era where you got like You know, you got all the sexy red type bitches that's around. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to her, but you know, like for the young girl that's like 14, 15 that's growing up listening to the music and seeing all the whole shit
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Instagram now, they more motivated to be on some whole shit,
Well,
but
that's
they
why
don't
these
even
all the fucking minors
understand it.
outside. Why
Right.
these little girls be outside?
They outside, but I'm just saying the influence is so much different in comparison to like 10 years ago. Like if you go back a decade, of course it's always been hoes and it's always been like shit going on where bitch want to get some money.
Hmm.
But now it's trendy. You feel me? And
Yeah.
because it's trendy, a lot of bitches want to get into the lifestyle without knowing what really come with it. They just hearing the songs and they just hearing, you know, bitches act like city girls and they just like, well, shit, I'm gonna ask these motherfuckers for some money too.
Well,
They don't really
because it
understand.
sounds so easy. It sounds so easy.
Yeah,
You
it
hear the city
sounds
girls say it.
easy.
Like,
Right. And so because of that, it didn't fucked a lot of shit up because these bitches is looking at other bitches on social media and other motherfuckers' lifestyles and they just want to emulate it without knowing exactly, you know, what the fuck they getting into. You know what I'm saying?
well, they act like a man just gonna come and be like, here's a band for you. Like,
Yeah, girl, I'm finna
that's not
save
how
your
that works.
life.
That's not how this works.
And I'll say this too. But outside of that, because of that, it's made a lot of women's concept of how to treat a man be fucked up. Like, you know, of course, when you dealing with a trick ass dude, you treat him accordingly. But when you run across a dude who's respected, who's also respectful, who's intelligent, who carry himself a certain way, you supposed to treat him a certain way. You supposed to treat a king like a king. And a lot of times these girls really just don't be knowing how to treat a real dude when they meet him. And, you know, they go through their whole 20s just thinking they the prize, just walking over every motherfucker that they meet instead of understanding and acknowledging, nah, dude here different. Like he one of them ones. Like I gotta hold it down for him. You feel me? And I think that's what makes them a lot more hard to find now. You know, it's a lot less women and mothers who raising their daughters like, okay, like when you meet this type of dude, this how you supposed to treat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, honestly, as a female, like, I mean, well, at least to me, I kind of you kind of know what you can and can't get away with. You know how you could treat a man
Yeah, cause you know
and
how
what
bitches
you're gonna
play.
put up with.
You know bitches play with dudes. They play with who they feel like they can play with.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. And if he ain't gonna do nothing, or if he can take me back, then
Mm. That's a, hey,
it
that's
is what
game
it is.
right there. That's a woman being real enough to admit, like bitches play with who they know they can play with. Y'all be
Mhm.
knowing,
Yeah.
and you know when you fucking with the dude who like, bitch, you got me fucked up.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You know your boundaries. You know your boundaries, but you know what you get away with
Yeah.
too.
Yep. Yep. And a motherfucker gonna take advantage of that dude who they feel like gonna let them overstep them boundaries. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm firm from day one. Like I'm gonna be cool and I'm smooth and I'm laid back and I'm funny and all
No,
this
I mean
shit.
I'm respectful just in general,
That's good.
but I mean if it got to a little situation, little bickering or something, if you say something rude to me, I'm gonna say something rude back,
Ooh.
and then that's when I kind of know where it's gonna go from there.
So, but the question is you gonna say that same shit to every type of dude? I bet not.
Oh, I thought I could.
You,
I thought I could.
yeah,
I
you
thought I
thought you
could
could till you ran across the right
until
one.
I came across the wrong one.
Yeah, man, you run across, hey, motherfucker gonna let
Yeah.
you know you got me 150% fucked up.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Like for real,
Mm.
man.
Mm.
Look, it's been a pleasure having you on here. Um, I gotta get to taking care of some other shit. We appreciate you coming on here chopping it up. Make sure
Yes,
when you get up
sir.
off here, you send me like a DM or something just so I can remember how to tag you, because I be forgetting people names. I know it's sin, but I don't want to type this shit wrong and I can't tag you when I post this shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
All right.
so love, peace, blessings. Till next time, game for sale. We out this motherfucker, man.
Happy